Hey, folks, Quilliteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 3 as China. Great Qing over here, which is going okay. We have stabilized our kind of world political diplomatic situation by having some defensive pacts. We got the one with Empire Japan, which doesn't matter really anymore compared to France. Still not sure we want to tangle with the likes of Great Britain currently, but it gives us a tremendous buffer against Russia, which is really, really good news. We're hopefully passing these tenant farmers to break serfdom. Oh, baby. That worked right away. And France... Oh, yes, we will help you. If we accept, we'll be able to add a war goal for ourselves as a secondary demand. Last time we got one of these... Instead of this. Oh, I think it's because it's because it's a revolt, a revolution. There's no secondary goal that is available as an option. Do we deploy our army? Probably isn't actually required. But let's go ahead and mobilize one and send them to one of the fronts. It's a long way away. And it's going to cost things. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing we're working on is the government administration stuff, which apparently we're going to need some more over here. Actually, hang on a sec. What are we researching currently? Chemical bleaching. Let's go over... what we need is central archives. Now, it would be ahead of time by quite the penalty. You know what? We do need it quite quickly. Let's start our medical degrees. And we'll just work our way down there. Yeah, big negative money, especially with our army done. Well, France sided over there. We really didn't need to send anything over there. Although, wait, is Great Britain on the other side? Not Britain, but the British East India Company. Okay. Would that make a front over here with Tibet? I mean, I'm not seeing a glow, so I guess not. That is quite the revolution. So that's actually going to get lost. I'm not really believing that we're going to be able to push here. But, well, we threw some armies in there. I mean, I didn't have to send anything, but what the heck, right? Okay. Yeah, back over here, government administration. Wow. Again, we're not so much concerned about eliminating the tax upkeep deficit in these places. It's the bureaucratic deficit that we're most actively working on. Keep that going there. Still running negative. No bread, no freedom. Temporary minimum wage increase. Or more radicals. I think we'll do the radicals. It's going to be okay. I still really want the corn laws to go through. And the problem is, the only thing that's stopping us so far is we need the corn. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, I suppose, hold on. If I mobilize all my armies, they're going to consume a lot of grain. But I mean, it might go away, because here's the thing. If we take a look at our journal over here. Oh! Never mind. Corn laws is currently active. Maybe it won't go away. So this is great, because this is now in the journal. This will complete whenever we get the free trade. The big thing that we want from this is there's going to be a series of events that should help us. And one of the things that's going to happen is we're going to event that makes someone be... what's it called? A market liberal or something? Which should support laissez-faire, which is specifically the big thing that we want. If we get that, our economy is going to go crazy pants. So we actually don't want to accept free trade until we've had that happen. Naval invasion in Beijing. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's mobilize you. You're defending against that, and you're defending against that by virtue of being in the right place at the right time. We could put out our fleet such as it is over there, but there's not much point in doing that, is there? So yeah, deficit grows. I think we're going to have to accept some amount of debt here. Oh, one of our generals has died. Is that a general of an active army? And we're going to focus on throwing in armed forces people, or just not scholars people. And I'm going to keep everyone at level 2 over here. Okay, everyone's got enough stuff. That's good. Yeah, no active trade is currently functioning right now. I mean, that'll change after the war. Against the odds, yeah, that's fine. Disgraced exile. Political martyr permanently. Losing sight of history, the scholars. Changing course. Yeah, I think we can leave the Qing-Russian Association because I don't think we're going to be friends with Russia. So that seems okay. Yeah, France is going to lose that war. So we might lose our defensive pact here, unfortunately. French legitimist revolt now leads the joint front. So... all right. New France will restart trying to make friends with them. I mean, sorry we were on the wrong side of your war, I suppose, but so be it. Still negative, still desperately trying to build these government administrations. But yeah, the good news is we broke out of serfdom. Well, sorry, that's traditionalism, but we did break out of serfdom. Now, what we really want is homesteading. Now, the change... oh! It's still a minus 20. I was hoping going from tenant farmers to homesteading would only be a minus 10. I mean, it's still better, because this was 50% scholars' political strength. This is only 25%, and it doesn't disallow the same level of stuff. So the scholars should be losing power to these others, and once they get small enough, then we're not going to be worried about, oh, guaranteed independence. Well, that's great. I mean, we still want a full defensive pact. But yeah, we're still not cordial. But okay. Do I want to... road maintenance in Shaanxi and Beijing. Let me just cancel that so we can go positive over here, just to say. It was giving us some debuffs from these guys. Everyone really likes me quite a bit, except the scholars. I mean, it's a good thing we passed those police laws, otherwise they'd be exceptionally cranky, although it's not doing great things for my economy over here. Still, it's fine. I mean, this is actually getting any better here. Jeepers. Private industry. I guess, yes, keep the corn laws going on. Inspiration. New figure. Ah! Campaigning against the unorthodox agenda of abolishing this. So... inspiration. This would serve... so, is this what I say? If I do this, has it already happened? Your leader is this guy, who's a royalist. I guess I want to say this, right? There we go. Starts a movement to enact laissez-faire. That's 100% what we want. That should pop up any second here. Maybe. 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 Oh, good old days. What's this? Constitutional Association. Okay. Okay, so it's just an agitator. But are you not agitating enough? That's the wrong one. Here. Okay. Well, I mean, you exist. Yeah, you will start a movement. Whenever you're ready, buddy. Rural boost. Paper mill throughput. Actually, let's go paper mill throughput for now. Because that'll help our economy quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Holy crap. Crow? Holy crap is what I was trying to say. Oh, right. I'm going to finish the Tier 1 society stuff. So currency standards is about to finish. This is what we want to do is we want to work on our central archives. Then we'll go sewerage, and then we'll probably, maybe, beeline. We can do this. Steel frame buildings? I don't know. If it wasn't for the fact that I was having to build so many government administrations, which I still clearly need to build more. Although, again, once we got those laws, so we knew that was going to finish basically instantly. And we may as well get banking. Hell, we do a lot of minting. How are we on our... okay, yeah, we're above our cap, so I don't have to stress about changing that. Still need to get actual education going on. Now, if we take a look, hold on. If we take a look over here and... no, I keep looking at the wrong category. Which one is it? Oh, economic system. Which faction? Just the industrialists, and they're marginalized. Okay, so yeah, no faction actually supports it yet. And who doesn't want it? Rural folk oppose it. So I don't want the rural folk in government anymore. They're currently in it, so I'm going to go here. Confirm. Okay. I mean, I think it's still fine for me to be building the government stuff because I think even with the what am I trying to say? Even with the new mode for these, we're still going to need a bunch of these in place. And we're not about to get the new building mode quite yet. Finish banking, then do central archives. Corn, that's fine. The grain. Come on, start my movement. Because with laissez-faire, all of our construction, well, 75% of our construction could be offloaded to private industry. Now, they might not always build the best thing, but I think our nation's big enough that I'm not worried. Yes, we'll have a trade agreement with France. That's fine. We are now cordial. Would you be interested in a defensive pact? You would with an obligation, which I don't want to obligate. So hopefully our mood will just get up a little bit higher, and then we'll set it up. That's the hope. We're about break even. And that's only going to get better with every one of these that builds, because just eliminated this waste is going to be good. And in fact, I might be tempted to build more construction. Persia colonizes Merv. Well, did you ask Merv? Frames. Soon. Soon. Probably, hopefully. Maybe. Anti-Russia League demands an embargo against Russia. You know what? That sounds good. We got time. We are trading a fair bit with Russia. -13, rank, attitude, power projection. Actually, well, they're actually not going to swap over unless something else changes. I mean, they're already guaranteeing my independence, which is something. Which I think will defend against, if Russia tries to go after their claims. I think France would protect me on that one. Shell guns for artillery foundries. Do we even have artillery foundries yet? I'm not sure that I do. I can afford to do this. This is going to use more tools. You know what? Yes, we will. And the glass, you'd still have a problem because we don't have a lead. I don't really have the steel to make this change currently, I don't think. I'm not going to do this. Oh! Oh yeah, we don't have the explosives. We haven't had a chance to do that. Central banking is done. We're going to go to central archives now, which has no extra overhead anymore. Good. Okay. Then we can start real construction again. No bread, no freedom. Be a little more radical. Maybe. I don't know. If we go and build more industry, then our industrialists should get a little bit more power in the election. That's going to be the big thing. Hello, positive income. You are looking real good there. Sort by job seekers. I'm going to build another 15. Yeah, because I think our economy's going to keep going. I could still pull back on taxes, which I do want to do soon. But I think this is still the right play for now. Build all these construction sectors. Quick. Then keep building government administration. Actually, finish that one because it is nearly done. There it is. Economies go burr. Yeah, big buffer on that, which is good. No bread, no freedom. All right, tell you what. Oh, the tax and cereal gain. On the imports. I mean, we could lift that, but yeah, I want these corn laws. I don't know, actually. We've already got the agitator. I don't know if there's more benefit from this running. I'm not certain. Maybe we could lift the taxes, but without scandal, I mean, that's fine. And this was the embargo against Russia, which I'm generally in favor of. Oh, we're back on the negative side. I wonder if it's because of the minimum wage change? I think that was just in one province, so I don't think it's that significant. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we did also just put in a bunch of new construction offices, so that might be part of it. But the new construction offices let us build the government administration that much faster, which is going to help our economy that much faster. Or not our economy, our government income that much faster. I just want to get rid of this tax waste. We're collecting taxes and then setting it on fire. What a terrible thing to do. Surely we can do better. Sardinia Piedmont. Really? Maybe they want to open trade with me. We're now amicable with France. Any chance? Yes, defensive pact. Plan. Okay. Probably don't have to keep doing this. Although, I guess I don't really need the influence or anything, so we may as well keep doing that for now. Yeah, we're going to start... Yeah, we are in debt now. So, hold off on any more construction. But this should lift itself as this continues to develop. Dedicated police force. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that, but where's my movement? Can I do anything to, like, promote you? Oh! I can grant you leadership? As a leader of the school. Hold on a second. Is that how that's supposed to work? Oh, well, shit. It'll radicalize the rural folk. That's annoying. But we need this. Hopefully it just passes quickly. Huh. Okay. Oh, hello, baking powder. I do want to build a food industry because it is usually a pretty good way to make money and improve quality of life. Actually, all these can go up here. I bet you we want canned something. Canned meat. And the booze industry as well. And precision tools would lose you money. Okay. I think I was going to look at more of these modes in between episodes and I didn't get around to it. Although, I think we're actually okay where we are. Oh, Paul, do we have some sulfur? I think we built a little bit. I just went and did this. We might be consuming it. Or it's possible... Okay, let me do... Which one's our smallest province for this? You have 2. It's possible that the sulfur place just wasn't hiring because there wasn't any demand. Gold fields depleted. And we'll say unfortunate. And then we'll come over here and we will tell you can now build some gold mines. Undeserved blame. Lose authority. Stand of living for one type of culture in one place, I think is going to have to be fine. Come on, success. Good. Consideration. Oh, man. Our economy is going to explode with that. I don't think I'm going to have to build more government administrations than this. In fact, I might be overbuilding it here because we are going to flip to that new mode actually remarkably soon. I'm going to go and slow this down, build those gold mines, and then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few more sulfur mines. Yeah, they're not profitable right now because there's not the demand. I think I might have to artificially prop it up with my paper industry. Okay, actually, let's look at this. Rural. Sulfur mines. There is actually only the one. Okay, we want you on this mode. We'll need the explosives to sustain. I'm going to subsidize you for a second, just to make sure you start to hire. And, yeah, we'll get one explosives factory at the front of the queue. Because we get this, and I might subsidize you as well, actually, to start off with. Let me do that, because then we can kickstart our nitroglycerin demand. Plus 15% is great. We could also get more popularity for the scholars, which isn't really what I want. Scholars are being useful for enough for this. Okay, I'm happy I realized that I could leaderify my guy, because having him wait to start shit was definitely a problem. This is going to be great. Yeah, if we can pull this off. Man, oh man. Okay, gold mines are a go. That's being done. Explosives factory. Paper tools. I would like to move to steel tools. I'm thinking what we need to do is build more steel mills. And I know, oh, they don't think they're profitable. I think that's going to change. So I'm going to pick up a bunch in Shaanxi. Congress of States, power block in the United States. Okay. Real folk hate me, but they're not starting a civil war, which thank goodness for that. Come on, baby. That's going to be huge. And then, yeah, we'll probably flip over to free trade. And that'll be how the corn laws just end. I mean, I could repeal some of the laws too, but this is going to be good. For whom the bell tolls. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Grassroots support per law. Yes, please. Yeah, no, we want the enactment success chance as much as possible. The only thing that matters right now. Explosive shortage. So I did build the explosive thing. It's possible that you're not getting any sulfur. Oh, first of all, I'm going to switch you to this mode. Oh, you're not built yet. Never mind. Central Archives. Okay. Next up, I'm going to go for modern sewerage, and I think we might go to the steel frame building still, which is another incentive for building military buildings. Or, sorry, our steel buildings. But we're going to switch you to standard filing system, which now we have an excess of this. And yeah, I may have overbuilt, and our costs are going up because we're spending quite a lot on paper. And you know what I'm going to do is we're going to fix the paper problem completely. I'm going to put everything over to sulfite pulping, which is then going to lead to a shortage in actual sulfur. First of all, can I import some? The answer is very much yes. How much of a shortage do we have? So I'm going to import both the French and the British to fix that. Filing cabinets. We don't need a boost to bureaucracy, so we'll just get a boost to identifying governments. These are going to come in, but I'm still going to go and build these sulfur mines. Their earnings going to drop, but that's only... they're going to drop as these trade routes kick in, but then I'll cancel the trade routes once they become unprofitable. Okay. Explosives. I'll still build the steel mills. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sulfur's still not great, but not crippling. The money doesn't look good right now, but I'm sure it's good. Bread, butter, ballot. Oh, I don't want to spend money. Organized crime. We will use some of our authority and cancel the armed forces support. They don't need my bolstering anymore. Okay, there we go. Have that go positive. And yeah, this is going to do so many things. So we're not going to have as much construction on the government side anymore, but tons more on the private side. Oh, man. 1867, this is being worked on. I mean, it could still go badly. We could get XCOM'd. So we need to make sure that the scholars stay in. I guess the rest doesn't matter. We're fine with this right now. How's the power of the scholars right now? 40. Okay. Yeah, and these steel mills might not be profitable. Let's say FIAT is in place. So yeah, now 75% private construction allocation is going to be huge. Huge. And we can have a corporation. Sort by productivity, maybe. Fewer radicals, maybe. Colony growth speed we don't need. More bureaucracy we don't need currently. Army offense, obviously good. Fertilizer. Minting. I mean, we are going to have a decent amount of gold. More loyalists. You know, I'll just go with this. That's going to be okay. So yeah, huge deficit, which is only going to grow as we are paying for our taxes. In theory, aren't more of the buildings going to go... Aren't we going to see this switch over? From it moving from... Oh, this is the stuff in queued. Yeah, we're only building 4 things at a time. I think we were building more at a time, and now they're building more at a time. So that is correct. So in theory, we're spending less on our own personal construction for a little bit. It's going to be all right. And yeah, sulfur shortage, lead shortage. Oh, barely. Let's get a tiny little bit of lead from France to cancel that out. A lot of people do want this dedicated police force, which I am in favor of. The scholars officials won't like it, but they're actually super happy with me right now. Yeah, we'll do this, because this is going to pull power away from the scholars as well. Because right now they have local police force, which gives them 5% more, which ain't much, but it's something else that we can go and cancel out. So we'll go dedicated police force instead. I was really hoping our money problems would go away when this finished, but still a little tight here. I mean, right now, okay, it's not in red, which means if we stopped construction, we would have a profit. Currently, grain's expensive. Now, if we take a look at the market, like, we shouldn't have on our grain... Oh, it's still over here. Oh, right, of course. We still have corn laws because we still, don't have free trade. I wonder if there's support for free trade. We'll have to check that after. The market liberal guy might, actually. But yeah, our GDP should start to climb here as these guys are investing more. And we're not having to worry quite as much. I don't suppose there's a... No. We can get a school system because we have the bureaucracy to support it. On the mode of communication of cholera. Yes, modern sewerage, which we're actually researching right now. Dedicated police force. I mean, I guess we'll do that since we're pushing it. Pro-country lobby. What is this? Oh, closer ties with the Empire of Japan. We didn't have it. No, we're going to keep being friends with Japan, apparently. Maybe a little weird, but it's going to be very convenient, I think. Who knows what might happen over here. So let's take a look at our current trade routes, sort by revenue, and we're going to cancel these that are not profitable currently. Heck, we could decide to start... Oh, that didn't actually click on the grain. Yeah, not really anything good there. We might want to do our own clothing industry. There's not much there. Could we export some fabric? We can export quite a bit to Russia. We may as well. Tea? No. Sugar? Not really. Okay. That'd be another way to raise some cash, obviously, but those are the big deficit ones. That's not necessarily the ones with the best trade. And if we do go to the market thing, they've got the highlight. This isn't always, like, the greatest either. I mean, it's something. Oh. Close is going to be okay. Yeah, we still have that band, I think. Which maybe it's time to get rid of. Steel. Yeah, let's go with the steel exports for a little bit. And export a little bit of dye. Okay. Local address goes awry. That's annoying. We're going to do this. We don't have any setbacks yet, and this increases our success chance by 10%. So it's definitely the way to go. It'll slow down the next tick, but that's okay. Now, these sulfur mines, again, we'll probably be canceling out some production modes soon for things. Looks like explosives is pretty cheap right now. Hello, modern sewage. So this is a little crazy, but I think I'm going to do this. It's going to take 11 years to do it, but we'll get steel frame buildings quite early. We need to make sure we've got a lot of steel producing and some extra glass producing. I want to expand my steel industry anyway, because I do still want to move my tools over to that. Tool price is still a little on the higher side. And I don't think I did the switch yet, right? Next are 700. Shaanxi has a steel industry, and we'll probably get more. There you go. Why do we keep getting these negative things? Okay, we're going to do this, because we can afford the bureaucracy hit. I don't want to lose a percentage chance. Come on, just... I mean, this isn't a big deal, really, but it is kind of annoying that it's not going. Okay, I'll actually scale back on these sulfur mines for a sec. Because the next thing I'm going to want to do, well, in addition to the iron, is I do want to finish moving these guys over. Actually, the iron mine, how's our price on iron? Let's do this. Dedicated police force. Hooray! Okay, coal's gone up, iron's fairly low. Let's go and throw the nitroglycerin on the coal to balance that. And then we get the explosive shortage, but that's okay. Build those guys. Send those sulfur mines down a little bit. There's still going to be a demand because they'll want the stuff for the explosives. Elected bureaucrats might not be the worst thing ever. We're only building 3 things at a time now. A little bit of a bullet shortage? Ammunition? That's interesting. I mean, it's in our market. We do have some vassals in here, so they may have gone in and enacted some sort of military setting. It's probably just barely short. Okay, now that it's done... Oh, wait, what do you want? Free trade! Yep, I would love free trade, actually, now that you mention it. So mercantilism to free trade. Radicalize the rural folk. Oh, they didn't start a civil war last time, so they probably won't again this time. Yeah, there's a bit of a sharper uptick on our GDP over here. I'm still looking to drop taxes, especially if I'm not having to finance our construction the same way. Not quite yet. Get these explosives. Oh, also, I think we're still subsidizing maybe the explosives, steel, motor industry. They shouldn't need that anymore. Honestly, the trade centers, do they need to be subsidized? I don't think so. We are still subsidizing the railway for now. which I think is going to have to be okay for a little bit longer. Lost all. That's frustrating to happen right away, losing 15%. Yeesh. We'll just build these 3. They're not in our main territory, but that's okay. Actually, I don't know if the subsidies covers them. That's possibly one of the reasons they're having some issues. Plus 10% success chance. Yep. That's what I want, please. Now, free trade, I think, will also cancel out our opium ban. And that's fine. That is more than fine. Yeah, you guys are still making... Oh, you need paper, and paper's still heckin' expensive. All right, well, we're clearly going to need more paper mills. Although, have they been put onto the best mode? They are. Okay. Quite a few of this, and in fact, let me go and alt-click a couple. Help bring that down just a scooch. Oh, British market trade route. Okay, well, let me... Oops. Clear those out for a second. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, 50%. Advance. There we go. Good. Oh, that's really nice. All right, I guess we're 30 minutes in. We'll put a cut in here. It's 1870. Of course, we're still number 1 in GDP. That's never going to change. GDP per capita still's got a long way to go. We really would like to pass a schooling law of some kind. Again, I have a freedom of conscience. That still allows religious schools, yeah? Yeah, it's total separatism, atheism. Serfdom doesn't allow it, but we don't have serfdom anymore. So yeah, so theoretically, this could be passed. Hang on, the Confucianists, this is what's going on. The Confucianists don't actually care for religious schools. That's what's happening here. I mean, they're pretty small anyway. The only law you want outlawed dissent. That's the only law they want. Okay, that's bizarre. I mean, religious schools isn't the greatest in long term, but it certainly would be better private schools right now, because private schools get their education based on wealth level, and our wealth level is not going to be that high. We do have bureaucracy to spare. So we'd be happy to pass education right now, because we could do that. We're kind of balanced over here, although we are looking like these are all at the minimum. Taxes, I would love to drop 1 level and ideally get rid of consumption taxes as well. Because then our people have more money to buy things, and generally we boost our GDP quite a bit. But I need the funding right now. Where is most of our money going? Goods for government-made buildings. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, a lot of it is the paper, which is very expensive. Well, I mean, it's not insane, but it's still pricey. And we're going to raise the price of that with the explosives. The ammunition, we could probably just import a little, because it's just short by 7. Here, we'll bring in some from France, just to get rid of that note, which probably isn't even us. And right now, importing grain would be expensive, although maybe we get tax dollars out of it. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, that'll all change with free trade. All right, well, this is a good place to stop, I think. I feel like things are generally good. I'm really happy that we got laissez-faire so soon. And yeah, if we can get our government spending a little bit more. What about taxes? We do have support for per capita taxation, although that would be a loss of money right now. I think mostly because our people are so poor. Yeah. We've got to stay on a pretty poor tax set of rules because, I mean, we've just got peasants, and if we don't just tax the land, we try to tax the people who have no income, we don't get any money. So the trick will be to continue to make our nation richer, which, again, I think the GDP will increase faster as we go. Wonder why we got that initial dip right when we started the game. Some weird mode change right away or something I did. I don't know what it was, because we did go backwards, or it was just a visual quirk of loading the game in the first place where the original number wasn't accurate and then it, updated on the first tick of the game. That's entirely possible. Yeah, if we bring these paper costs down, that is going to be good. I guess we're not seeing a complaint about the explosive costs, so I'm going to bring down those explosive factories and just bring up more paper. Oops. Like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.